I'm really missing the gym. Sport and fitness is actually a huge part of my life. So when that ended as part of the lockdown, it felt like something was really missing. And for me, it's so important to my mental health. I've got quite bad anxiety, and it's one of the main ways of me kind of releasing tension. So it's really made lockdown more difficult, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm so excited to get back. I really, really, really miss seeing all of my friends at the gym. So I know for people who maybe don't go to them, they don't realise, but when you work out, you make friends who you work out with. So I'm going to be seeing a lot of people that I haven't seen for a long time. But also really excited to get back to some of the boutique gyms that we have in London. It's going to be really good fun. I'm pretty disappointed with the government about their response to this. The industry said months ago that they were more than willing to come back. I think particularly fitness centres and gyms are the kinds of establishments where you can control who comes in and comes out quite easily. If it's a gym or a fitness centre, you've got the details of absolutely everybody who's going in and when they went in and when they left. So it felt a bit kind of disingenuous to say that there was no way of controlling coronavirus. So much easier to manage people at the gym than it is who are drunk at the pub. So I'm not really sure why it's taken this long. And I think it's put a lot of people's jobs at risk, if I'm going to be totally honest with you.
Yeah, I've missed it considerably. Obviously, it's been a very long period now without the gyms, and it just seems quite frustrating. During a period where there's not much to do, to want to be physically active, obviously. Quite a frustrating thing to have the lack of that now. Yeah, I'm not particularly someone who's massively into cardio, praising the weights, and obviously getting that sort of equipment is quite expensive, so it's a lot better to have that membership and going to the gym. And I work in leisure, so I think everyone's quite excited to have pools back open and be able to go to the leisure centres to be physically active again. So I'm very excited. I've been trying to do the home workouts, but obviously it's not quite the same for people who want to keep physically fit. During a health crisis, the lockdown itself can be, a crisis in ways for people's mental health and their physical well-being, by not being able to, relieve all the kind of levels of stress caused by this on people in a physical way, and obviously have a detrimental impact. And we had the lockdown to secure the safety of public health and to secure the NHS. But obviously we've got to deal with other crises of health when it comes to Boris wants to tackle a war on obesity and make sure that we're fighting fit. And obviously a pandemic kind of exposes the dangers of people being physically unwell quite broadly, when obesity is quite a big risk factor for it. And in a country that's struggling with a mental health crisis, the gym's an excellent way for people to keep themselves going and then to work out any issues they're having.